Well, here we are again in the middle of another presidential race, and the establishment elitists are going to tear the Republican Party apart. It's bad enough that Hillary Clinton is the ordained winner for the Democrats and has been since the start of the primaries. But now, the Republicans want to crown their candidate against the will of the people. But let's take a look at what we've had to vote for over the last few elections. The last real conservative that we had was Ronald Reagan. He won 2 elections by landslide. In the first term, he had to deal with high unemployment as well as an economy that was in worse shape than what Barack Hussein Obama has ever had to face. Before him, the establishment chose Gerald Ford, who lost to Jimmy Carter, who put the economy and unemployment in the condition that it was in. After Reagan, we got George Herbert Walker Bush. 1 term and he was out. It seemed like in the election process, he just didn't care to get reelected. Not really a conservative, but the choice of the establishment. He lost to Bill Clinton. After his first term, the establishment said, Bob Dole's our guy. He got his clock cleaned. And we had 4 more years of Bill Clinton. Well, Bill couldn't run anymore. And the Republicans gave us George W. Bush. Remember that, GW? The son of the former President George Herbert Walker Bush. Well, 8 years later, along comes Barack Hussein Obama. And who did the Republican elites give us? John McCain. He was so bad that he lost before the election ever happened. And 4 years later, we got Mitt Romney. And after a campaign that made it look like he had a chance, in the last month, he all but disappeared. What did we get? 4 more years of Barack Hussein Obama. Now that Barack Hussein Obama has spent 8 years fundamentally changing America, the Democrats are giving you Hillary Clinton. Oh, she'll be the Democratic nominee. How do I figure that? Well, the fix is in. Bernie Sanders is nothing more than a sacrificial lamb. You see, the Democrats have superdelegates, and most of those are pledged to Hillary Clinton. Even though you haven't voted yet, this brings me back to the Republican Party. The 2 people the elites do not want are Donald Trump or Ted Cruz, and they'll do anything to stop them. They tried to give us Jeb Bush, and that failed. Then they tried to give us Marco Rubio, and that failed. And you can bet that they will try to give us John Kasich, and that'll fail. They're also talking about a contested convention in order to put their candidate in place and thwart the will of the American people. If they do that, I will never, ever vote for another Republican again. I'll go third party. If they get their way, they'll not only destroy the Republican Party, they'll destroy America.